Buenos Aires, Argentina. Buenos Aires? No, hang on. You know, that doesn't sound right. I've been doing this show for ages and I still don't know the proper way to actually say it. Is it Buenos Aires, Buenos Aires, Buenos Aires? Yeah, that's it. Buenos Aires. Buenos Aires, Argentina, where 20 daredevil nutjobs, including a web designer, a retail manager and a florist, have travelled to take on a bigger, better, but not necessarily safer Total Wipeout course. The sad fact is, only one can win. The happy fact is, we get to see the other 19 fall off stuff. A lot. Let the falling begin. Welcome to Total Wipeout. Now, we're partway through this shiny new series. I think it's fair to assume that you have an inkling as to what this show is all about. So rather than blather on about this week's obstacles, I'm going to use the time to indulge my other passion in life, Spanish guitar. Thank you. Do you know what? I'm not feeling it. Maybe later. Here's what's on today's show. The qualifier. Many will fail. Double cross. Slightly fewer will fail. Terra-go-round. Only 3 will fail. And the wipeout zone. 2 will fail, but 1 will unfail and bag £10,000. Since the start of the show, the Total Wipeout switchboard's been inundated with callers simply begging to hear some of my Spanish guitar. Well, I've only got 20 seconds before the first contestant's due to start, but I'll give it a shot. Let's get it. Perfect.
I'm joined now at the top of the qualifier by Charles from Wales, who is truly a prince among men. So you're in perfect nick for this, aren't you?
Well, I think so. Being my age,
How old are you?
I'm 60.
Charles, you're looking good, sunshine.
Thank you very much. You're looking very good yourself.
Ooh, hello. Can we cut tape now?
I may be 60 and you think I'm over the hill, but you watch me go. I'm here to thrill.
He's rhyming already. A good start. Right, off goes 60-year-old Charles. Steady. Oh. OK, time to meet today's first obstacle. Oh, now this is new. It's a sort of flap roulette. 15 unpredictable flaps that may, at any time, ping open. Like that. This is the flap trap. And here comes Charles. So he needs to dodge the loose flaps here. Here we go. This is exciting. Oh. No, it's tricky. Yeah, that looked nasty. Really nasty. Head could have come off, but didn't. That's good. Today's first flapastrophe, you see. Charles makes microchips and handles dangerous chemicals on a daily basis, so that nasty, toxic, brown water shouldn't put him off too much. Oh, I think he's enjoying it. Look at him, he's in again. Yeah, he chose to do that. Charles needs to hoist himself out of that sludge as quickly as possible to the next obstacle. Now, there used to be just 22 ill-tempered fists, but this series, they've got into painting people in the face and then punching them. It's a masterpiece. I wish I'd thought of it. Right, here goes Charles. Will it be a Welsh whitewash? No, that's green, in fact. Hang on there, Charles, though. Hang on in. Yes, looking good. No. Oh. He got some orange as well. That's like a bonus. And some brown. A lot of brown.
Charlie in the chocolate factory.
No, that is not chocolate. I don't know what it is, but it's not chocolate. Microchip Charlie moves on to the next obstacle now, which isn't new. But then perfection cannot be bettered. It's the big balls, with added demotivation from the demotivator. Right, come on, Charles. Only the fastest 12 get into the next round. Here we go. Oh! Oh, dear. Yeah. Nice dive, though. So it's a swim and a climb for Microchip Charlie before attempting the final obstacle. What have we got? This week the shapeshifter's been funked up with the addition of... plank? OK. Stand on the aforementioned plank, pick a shape, and then jump through it. Not like that. More like this. That's it. And the clock stops. This is the shapeshifter with a plank. So Charles walking the plank now. Which window will he pick? Yeah. Oh, none of them. No. Yeah, round, square, triangle. Maybe he went for a window none of us could see. So Microchip Charlie climbs to the finish in a respectable 3 minutes 31. Bravo, Charlie.
Tell you what, not bad for a pensioner, eh?
Oh, absolutely brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant.
What was that?
Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, I think you found that brilliant. Next to battle the qualifier is 18-year-old Plymouth waitress and double-hard Army cadet Ellie. Or Lee, as her vest appears to say.
Ellie, I have to ask you a question. Do you know what you've let yourself in for? I'm looking at it, I don't know if I have. It's scary.
Oh, it isn't, is it? Yeah, it is. Ellie loves first aid and has met the Queen. I don't think she's done any first aid on Her Majesty. Obviously, they're two separate things. Right, she's up and away. Now, Ellie recently earned the title of Lord Lieutenant Cadet for the Plymouth area. So I shall call her Lord Ellie. So, my lord, if you'd be so kind as to progress to the flap trap. And, oh, my lord! At least she can put herself in the recovery position now. That's always a positive, you see. On to the sucker punch now. I wonder what colour it'll be here. White, green, maybe? No, brown. Just brown. OK, well, Ellie's pace has slowed somewhat. Come on then, Lord! Rubbing mud into your eyes, poor tactic. Here we go, 1, 2... Bend in half, fall in the water. Simultaneous leg and face burn, though. Very good. Seldom seen. Glad it is today. Just the shapeshifter with plank stands between Lord Ellie and a little lie down. Seems to be struggling with the plank. Steady, Ellie, steady. Timing. Oh! She needs a first aider. No, that is her. She is the... there's a kind of beautiful poetic irony to... No, there isn't. So, Lord Ellie's helped to the finish podium by an invisible green friend in a time of 3 minutes 9. Well done, my lad. Now, this is Danny from Nottingham. He's an assistant manager in a men's tailor's.
Menswear.
He's also been a karate champion, national-level salsa dancer and chef. Is there anything else on the list?
Want to see how fast I am?
Yeah.
Look that way. I can run down there and back before you turn around.
Dare you?
Go ahead. Want to see it again? Come on. Don't hate me. Hate the game. Watch me dance across the floor.
Oh, that's nice. That's looking good. Well, not good, but... Off goes menswear Danny. Oh! Yeah, he got his cufflinks wet there. Now, Danny may be a salsa dancing karate chef and menswear specialist, but he's also a bit of a hero. He once saved a child from drowning, even though he hates water. Not sure if a phobia of water is very helpful today. Oh, well. His problem, not ours.
I'm free.
Here we go.
Menswear.
Oh! No, he's not going to like that. He got quite a distance, though, didn't he, on the flat trap? That's the best yet, which is somehow significant. Now, on the sucker punch, will he get punched or painted? Maybe his dancing and karate skills helpful here in dodging. Yeah. Oh, painted and punched.
I'm free.
No, you're not. You're covered in paint. And mud. Big balls now for menswear Danny. Ooh, demotivator. And he's off. And... Oh! No, in. Yeah, in. He won't be happy getting wet again, I suspect. Just a shapeshifter to go. So, picking his moment carefully. What's he going to go for? He's gone for the circle.
Hang on tight.
Hang on, Danny. I've got a good feeling about this. Yes. Yes.
No, no.
Oh, no! So, menswear Danny makes it to the finish 1 second slower than Ellie.
Bring it! Menswear. Whoever built this course needs sacking, right?
Now, for a total wipeout first. This is Grant and this is Smithy. They're neighbours and they're extremely competitive. So, this could get messy. Well, it will.
The best of luck to both of you. May the best neighbour win.
Thank you very much.
That's me, number one. You're doing that.
No chance.
Okay, boys, enough. Take it away.
No, they're fighting already.
Hi, my name is Smithy. I'm going to fly across those big red balls in a jiffy.
Hi, my name's Grant. I'm over 50, but be afraid because I'm still right nifty. Smithy, I've sold your lawnmower.
That is low. Right, they're off. Smithy on the bottom there, looking ever so slightly faster. I imagine he's still fuming over the whole lawnmower issue. Let's see if he can channel that anger into beating the flap trap. Here we go. Oh, no! Oh, that looks horrific. Everything's going to come unbolted. Oh. Right, Grant gets his chance now. Come on. Yes. Oh, dear. I think Grant from next door made it 1 flap further than Smithy from next door. Still hurts though. Smithy on the sucker punch now. By the look of things, he's had quite a bit of punching experience recently, so he should be good at this. No, he's not. Not even average, frankly. Barely got on it before he fell off. Grant to the balls. Great vantage point up there. Good for spying on your neighbour, I'd imagine. Focusing. 1, 2, dive. Yeah, he's ended up in the pond. Smithy now on the planky shapeshifter. Plank to square. Oh, hold on, Smithy.
That's it. Hang tight.
This is useful advice. Somebody's got to do this today, surely. Come on. Hang on. Oh, no. Now, without his lawnmower, he's nothing. Grant now, and this is looking like quite a quick run. Quite a wet run, but quick also. So, Smithy from next door arrives home in 3 minutes 23.
Number one.
I'm not so sure if he is number one because Grant from next door has smashed Smithy's time. 2 minutes 44, the fastest today. That'll get the curtains twitching.
Grant, well done, my man.
Oh dear.
How you feeling after that, my son? Just a wee bit.
Just a wee bit.
No, boys, I take it you would like me to put you out of your misery and tell you who was faster.
Please.
Okay. The fastest was Grant.
I can't believe that. Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, I think I have a retrial here.
Experience beats youth once again.
Does anyone know where the engine is on one of these things? It's no good, I can't get it started. Can someone call the bloke I bought it from? I want a refund. No Scottish nodes, mind. Next, onto the qualifier, is 29-year-old Kia from Kent. Kia loves trampolining and was national pole vault champion at the age of 17. So I'm guessing she likes jumping about.
That just looks stupid.
No, it doesn't look stupid at all, Kia.
I wanted a trampoline.
We'll give you 4 big red balls so you can bounce off them a little bit later on.
Kia heading to the big balls with a very quick time so far. 1, 2... Oh, hang on. This is good.
That's it!
3. Come on, Kia. This is good. I think she's gonna... Oh, fall in the water. But Kia could have the fastest time so far here. Onto the planky shapeshifter. Oh, no! Maybe she misread the instructions. Are there instructions? There aren't. Despite a complete set of falls, Hi Kia reaches the end podium in a leaderboard topping 2 minutes 34. Speaking of which, Hi Kia's sitting pretty with Grant from next door and Lord Ellie in second and third. Men's This is where Danny currently sits 4th by 1 second, while Smithy from next door is 5th and Microchip Charlie is 6th. But with 14 competitors still to run, it could all change. Next to go, Be Afraid. I am. This is Dave. Okay, you're scaring me now. Now I'm scared. And a bit icky.
It's a way of life. You've got to train hard, you've got to say your prayers and take your vitamins and build up the perfect physique.
Clearly, you're a wrestler then. You've got the physique for it.
No, not quite.
So what do you do then?
I work in accounts. Train hard, said my prayers, take my vitamins. Now let's do this!
Okay, so off goes Dave from accounts, and he's found a new t-shirt, and that's definitely good news. Time to see how this armchair wrestler does on the qualifier.
Oh, he's lost his headband.
And his belt, I'd say, by the look of things. Despite that, he's hurtling towards the flap trap. Here we go. Oh, 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 ouch. Oh dear, crack's starting to show. I've worked out what the problem is. Dave's wearing his accounting shorts when he should have put on his wrestling ones. Easy mistake. Right, come on, Dave. He's on. Yes. Ah! Oh, no! Ah! Yeah, he lost his balance sheet. Now it's the ultimate armchair accounting wrestler versus big foam wheel grudge match. Happens a lot, but this is the ultimate one. Here we go. Yes! Yes! Oh, the wheel one.
Oh, I'm cracking up.
Yeah. Anyway, Dave from accounts reaches the end podium in 4 minutes 29.
I think those shorts played havoc with your performance, don't you?
I don't blame it on the shorts at all. I blame it on the pizzas. I've not else to give. I need a bed. Quickly.
This is Steve, 36 from Essex. He's a risk consultant, a safe chap. This is Jane, 44 from Stratford-upon-Avon. She's a gas officer, a safe lady. And this is Godfrey from London. He's a bodybuilder, and he's completely unsafe.
I've got speed, power, and agility. Watch out, baby!
Wipeout! To indignity and beyond!
So off goes Safe Steve. Yeah, with some safe music to accompany him. Splendid. Will Steve take a safety-conscious approach to the flat track? Nope, no, didn't assess that risk very well at all. Yeah, it's unsafe there, look. Fell off, in fact. So here's Safe Jane, looking safe. Oh, now she's just looking sorry. The cautious approach hasn't worked as yet, so it's time for Godfrey Almighty to try it his way. No! He nearly took that flap off, he did. I don't think the speed helps, it kind of made everything worse. So, Jane's trying to establish the safest way across the sucker punch. She found it. Loving the safe sounds. Oh, no, she hasn't found it. No. Here comes Godfrey Almighty, bodybuilder versus body puncher. Puncher wins. Save Steve now.
Risk humiliation.
Oh, yeah. This is safely the most dazzling bands I've seen all day. And that, and that. Lies on the ball, turns full 360. That's technical stuff. Now for Godfrey, he might actually pop one of these balls just with anger and fury. Oh dear, no. Unsafe. Fell in. That was quite a plunge from Godfrey there, and sadly, that is the end of his run. It seems he forgot to close his mouth, swallowed a substantial proportion of the pool, and had to retire from the competition. He's hoping he didn't swallow all of the water. That would be very unsafe for Safe Jane and Safe Steve. Oh, good, the water's back. Ah, here we go. No, Jane's actually in the water that's still there. Safe Jane finishes in a respectable 3 minutes, 41 seconds. But Safe Steve completes the qualifier in 3 minutes 4 and wins the battle of safe versus unsafe.
That is going to hurt in the morning.
Yeah, it probably hurts now, Steve, I should imagine. This is 24-year-old PE teacher Claire from Reading. She teaches basketball, football and parkour. Do they really let the kids run on the roofs and all of that? Amazing. I love that.
Are you going to slam dunk yourself into that course?
I'm going to slam dunk myself around this course.
Well, good luck out there today, Claire.
All right, cheers.
No dribbling.
Slam dunk, huh? Yes, it's usually quite a worry when contestants make claims like that, because you see, she could end up getting slammed or dunked, but not necessarily both. It's a technical thing.
I'm going to slam dunk myself around this course.
Oh, no, she said it again. I don't know if I can watch. No! I'm so glad that happened to somebody, not me. She got slammed.
I'm going to slam dunk myself around this course.
Really slammed. Horrific! Oh! She's scarred the plank. Dunking Claire looks like she's just been quite badly slammed. Here we go, onto the shapeshifter. Well, she's on the plank. A bit unsteady, but oh, no, there's the dunk. She did both. Credit. Despite getting slammed and dunked, Claire is the fastest so far today. 2 minutes 20.
Oh, my God. Certainly didn't slam dunk it like I said I would. It trashed me.
Hopefully 36-year-old Stanka from London won't do herself as much damage on the qualifier.
What do you do?
I'm a personal yoga instructor.
Oh, so are you like, you know, all bendy and floppy and stuff?
I am bendy.
OK, well, there's something you don't see every day. Or if you do, best not talk about it. There she goes then, slidey and bendy. Wet and bendy. Painty and bendy. Muddy and bendy. And let me guess, bouncy and bendy. So can she complete the set? Yep. Shapy and bendy. I'm just saying words now, followed by bendy. Stanka reaches the end in a sedate and bendy time of 3 minutes 57.
And he's done.
This is Miriam, who's 29 and from Reading. She's a lady in pink who works for the boys in blue. Yep, she's a policewoman.
So, Miriam, if you were to win here today, £10,000 and a trophy above your head, what would you do with that money?
You're having a laugh about that. I'm not going to win.
Well, it's good to see you're positive.
I see what she's doing now. Miriam is using reverse psychology. She's claiming she's not very good when in fact she's going to annihilate the opposition. You see, there she goes already, fooling us into thinking she can't get onto that pontoon. She could spring out if she wanted to. Right, the flap trap now. Come on, Miriam. Yeah. Oh, no. Oh. Yeah. Do you know what? I'm starting to think she's not bluffing.
I hate you lot! You're going to ruin my wig!
Okay. Think I'll come back to Miriam. Give her time for some hairpiece realignment. Let's meet the next contestant, and her name is Charlene Mitchell. Hang on. That's lost on younger viewers. Yeah, that's better. This is Charlene Mitchell. It says here that she's a Thai boy boxing basher. I'm sure there's been a typo. She can't be.
I may be pocket-sized, but I'm a Thai boxing boy basher, and nothing can wipe me out.
Oh, good. She's a Thai boxing boy basher, and nothing can wipe her out. That is quite a claim. And I'd suggest perhaps a false one. The flap trap now, and can Chaz Van Dam be the first to cross any obstacle today? Oh, no, she got wiped out. This is where Charlene won't get wiped out again. She got wiped out again. And again. That's a full house so far. Consistent, just the shapeshifter to go. Ooh, but what's this? Charlene stayed on. Is she going to make it? think she is. Somebody could actually do this. Yes, come on! It's the fastest time today so far, 2 minutes 17. Wow. So Shaz Van Dam sits in first place with Duncan Clare in second and Haikia in third. Safe Steve in fifth. Menswear Dan is in second. But down at the bottom, things are looking a bit unsafe for Safe Jane, Yogic Stanker and Dave from Accounts. Oh, I've forgotten about Miriam and her wig. They're both just approaching the big balls. That's a primal scream there.
Miriam! Step forward.
Oh, look, how helpful. You see, that's a service they provide.
I want to stay here. Can I just stay here?
No.
Imagine, please.
You can do it. You can do it.
Yes, come on, Miriam, you can do it. Or something will happen.
I can't do it.
Yes, you can. You can. You can. You can't. No, you can't do that. Don't do that. You can't do it. I think I'm going to have to come back to Miriam once she's nailed on her hairpiece again. A quick question for everyone watching at home. Who knows what the word tenuous means? If you do know what tenuous means, please, please don't think too hard while you're watching this next bit. And if you don't know what tenuous means, please don't look it up, because everything's fine, okay? Forget I said anything. So, now time for a collection of people whose jobs end in the letters ist. Stay away from the dictionary. Just leave it, it's fine. 40-year-old Mohammed is a dentist. I-S-T, yeah? While 41-year-old Susie from Plymouth is a florist. You see the link? The whole ist? Yeah. And then there's 27-year-old Andy, who's a web designer. Ist. No, this just got even more tenuous. Don't look it up. It just means nice. So, here goes the dentist. Squeaky start for Mohammed. That's got a burn. On the flap trap now. Mind your teeth. Oh, oh, oh. Oh. Yeah, like his patients, he's ended up horizontal. Susie the florist now. Oh, like her flowers, she's been cut down in her prime and revived in some water. Here's the web designer-ist. And just like a website, he's gone down. Susie now to the big balls.
Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
And belly flop like a human. Andy's at the balls now. 1, 2. Oh, bit of 3. Kind of roly-poly off the third there. Sort of strangely elegant, is it? That's just me. Now, the dentist versus the shapeshifter. Never been said before. Oh! You'll need some cosmetic work doing now, I think. Florist Susie clocks in with 3 minutes 15. Dentist Mohammed finishes in a time of 3 minutes 7. But the winner of this completely non-tenuously linked competition is web designer-ist Andy, who posts a time of 2 minutes 38, which means he is the fastest. Yes, that worked, that worked. So back to Miriam, her epic quest is nearing its end.
Should we call the cops? Huh? Should we call the cops?
You're safe, buddy.
Stand up. That helps jumping techniques, first of all.
This is good work. Carry on, Amanda, you're helping her. Yes. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, that didn't end well, did it? That didn't. Oh. Miriam shows true total Wipeout spirit to complete the course in a whopping 7 minutes 42.
I hate Total Wipeout.
Yeah, but we love you, Miriam, and your wig.
Don't try this at home, folks. Don't come to Total Wipeout unless you want to get wiped out like me, okay? Thank you very much. Oh, my gosh.
Just 3 competitors to go, and this is Lucken, an 18-year-old IT apprentice. He's sporting a modern take on the mullet.
I'm joined at the top of the qualifier by lovely Lucken from Birmingham. Now, lovely Lucken, are you feeling lucky today?
Yeah, I'm sure I am, Amanda. I sure am, Amanda.
So back in Birmingham, is everybody rooting for you? Are they all good about your chances against the qualifier?
Yeah, kind of. My dad and them, they don't believe in me.
I think you need a hug. Oh, Lucken, you're going to be absolutely fine.
You might not be, because you're up against Laura, a 28-year-old rugby player who's also from Birmingham.
Quick feet, nimble, agile. It's all good things that should help me get around there.
And finally, there's Katie, a 27-year-old PhD research student and fitness freak from Swansea.
I work out 7 times a week. I do kickboxing, funky pumps, I run up mountains. You name it, basically I do it.
OK, well, good luck, Lucken.
Oh, Lucken.
If we tackle this course, I'll kick those big red balls into touch. The total wipeout course better watch out, because I'm going to smash it right out. Woo!
So, girls first, and here's Katie Trainer-Lot, who trains 7 days a week, and that is a lot. Onto the pontoons. Laura is a winger for the Lichfield Women's Rugby Club, so she should be quick. And in considerable pain right now, I'd say. Line-out Laura gets fired by a flap into the bog. Good distance, but unfortunate placement of the stairs. Here comes Lucken, who doesn't play Premiership rugby or train 7 days a week.
Oh, don't hit Lucken.
Oh, good. Hang on, look at that! Wow! He's the first today to cross the flap traps. Katie Trainer-Lot is a member of a boxing gym, so I'm not going to tempt anything by saying she'll be good here, but I'm glad I didn't. Feel bad now. But how will Katie Trainer-Lot fare on the balls? Beaten 1, beaten 2, beaten 3, beaten by 4. Well, her technique was flawless for the first 75% of that attempt, and I did those maths in my head just then. Shapeshifter with plank for line-out Laura, and this is looking like a very good time. She's just going for it. Oh, she got it. She got it. I'd say that's going to hurt. But line-out Laura reaches the finish in a very quick 2 minutes, 4 seconds, and jumps straight to the top of the leaderboard. Whilst, hang on, Katie Trainer-Lot's also finished in 2 minutes 4. It's a dead heat. Back to Lucken on the sucker punch.
It looks like Lucken's on his side.
Yeah. Getting painted, but that's okay. Oh, it's a shame there's no purple paint here. Apparently that's Lucken's favourite colour.
My bedroom's purple, my curtains are purple, my toothbrush is purple, my bathroom's purple, my duvet's purple, my carpet's purple, my wallpaper's purple, my hair's purple, my clothes are purple, I'm purple.
How does he find anything? Lucken to the balls, and they've gone purple. And he's gone all wet. Still, he got as far as Katie did. Wow, Lucken's reached the shapeshifter in record time. Can this purple-loving IT apprentice possibly beat the fitness-loving ladies? Well, come on. Oh. Come on. This is desperate. This is epic. If a bit silly. I knew it. I knew it. He's changed. The artist formerly known as Lucken stops the clock in 1 minute 35, the fastest qualifier time today by far. So the artist formerly known as Lucken takes top spot, while Katie Trainer-Lot and line-out Laura are neck and neck in second. All of that pushes Chaz Van Dam into 4th place. Web designerist Andy programs his way into 7th, and menswear Danny just sneaks into the 12th place. So the field has narrowed from 20 to 12, which means each contestant now has a 1 in 12 chance of winning. Sounds pretty good, until you realise that means every contestant is 91.67% likely to fail. Look at the bright side, at least they're not 100% likely to fail, which is the case for this lot, because they already have failed. is double cross, and here's how it works. Everyone lines up over there. The aim is to head on a green gangway to the middle, then reach the other side via the red gangway. Add to that a counter-rotating red cross at around about knee height, and it gets pretty tricky. The game only stops when 6 contestants have made it across, or it gets dark, whichever comes first. Time to meet today's double crossers. Fastest in the qualifier, it's the artist formerly known as Lucken.
First in the qualifier, everyone, follow me.
Then there's Katie Trainerlot, Line Out Laura, and Chaz Van Dam. 5th in the qualifier, it's Duncan Clare.
What now?
Followed by High Kia and web designerist Andy. Then it's the winning neighbour Grant from next door.
Be afraid, all you young'uns, because I'm still here.
Safe Steve, Mouthwash Mohammed, and Lord Ellie.
Hello?
Hello. And last but by no means least, Menswear Danny.
Don't hate me. Hate the game.
Oh, it's such a beautiful day. I'm in such a good mood, and I'll be even happier when we wipe out another 6 contestants. Oh, I love double cross. Are you all ready? Yeah! Happy days. 3, 2, 1.
And off goes the klaxon. Remember, they can only get to the centre via one of those 3 green arms. Who'll lead the charge? It's Claire. No, she's off. It's back to the start for her. No! I may have said it before, but this really is all about the timing. And there's Kia picking her moment, and Steve picking his. Oh no, wrong moment. Just wrong. Off goes Laura. No! Oh, didn't look nice for Laura. So who'll be next? Right, here's Ellie. And she's in. Danny enjoying himself there. Katie, straight in. Look, he's loving it. There's Lucken. No, bad Lucken. Kia now. Ooh. Wow, Kia first to get to the middle. What a jump too, brilliant. Now Kia can only use the red arm to get to the other side. Oh no! What? Hold on, what did she do there? Lord Ellie again. Trying it? No. Ellie in the water again.
What are you laughing at, Danny? You're still dry.
Oh! There's Claire. And she's made the middle. All in the timing. Perfect. Now here's Laura. Oh! No, she's off. Here comes that red arm. Come on. Yes. Oh, so close. Claire got the furthest so far, but it's a long swim back now. Here's Charlene. And she's made it to the middle. No. Well, she won't be joined by Mohammed anytime soon. Here comes that red arm. Come on, Charlene. Go, yes! And Charlene is the first through to the next round. And she looks happy, which she should be. 5 places left. Laura and Steve waiting. Here's Laura. And yes, she made that look easy. Which it clearly isn't. Steve joined by Grant.
That's it, Grant.
Go, Steve. Go. Oh, no.
Danny, you're wasting space up there.
He is indeed.
You've got to give it a go.
He must, yes. Come on, Grant now. Oh, come on. No. He's off. Grant from next door must head back to the start now. Here's Claire, joining Andy in the middle, but Andy's off. Oh no! Come on then, Claire, pick your moment. You need the red gangway. Yes, time to perfection. Claire is into the next round. Kia's turn now. Come on. Come on. Oh, no! Hats off to Kia, though. She's not giving up. That was so close. Here's Grant. Come on, Grant. Ooh, Grant from next door stays in the competition.
I knew he had it in his tartan shorts.
I don't want to know what's in his tartan shorts. Katie's turn now. Just 2 places left in the next round. Yep, Katie is through. Just 1 place remains in Terra-Go-Round. Will it go to Andy, Kia, Ellie, Lucken, Mohammed, Steve or Danny? Although you do need to move your feet for that to happen. Oh, there's Steve. Come on. And Kia getting desperate now. Here comes the red arm. I can't look.
There's 1 place left, guys.
Here comes the red arm again. Here it comes. Ooh. It's Kia who makes the move. Wow! Amazing stuff. Kia is through and I'm out of breath. So with that incredible effort, Kia joins Charlene, Claire, Grant, Laura and Katie in the next round. Now, to fulfil an official BBC remit, I've had to let the cameraman's son, Alan, do some work experience on the show. And he's written some lines for me. So whoever's got the official BBC remit form, tick off the work experience box. OK, here goes. That was the bit with the obstacle in. This is the bit where the sad people say goodbye. Actually, he's quite good, very efficient with words. I'm thinking Hemingway.
I tried as much as I could. Give it all I got. So close, so close. I think the trainers were not right for me for this course, and I kept slipping.
I beat everyone by 30 seconds in the qualifier. I don't know what happened to me here. My girlfriend's going to be disappointed in me.
I wanted to do it, but the legs went stand still. You're going to hit hard. I might as well just keep dry.
I'm a little bit disappointed that I'm the only girl that didn't get through. However, well, I gave it a good shot, that's all I'm going to say.
How can I be disappointed when there's 5 really fit competitive girls there in that final and an old Scotsman, and I want to know what he's got in his porridge, because quite frankly, I want to.
The Flying Scotsman flies on and I'm ruined.
Them girls are nimble, you know, light-weighted. It looks like you're going to get an all-girl final this year.
This week, the Terra-Go-Round has been transformed into a car wash. Sounds like nice, clean fun. It's not. A crack team of Argentinian scientists have made a startling new discovery. They have invented a new element, water, with extra slip over. Same rules apply. 3 heats. Last person standing in each is through to the wipeout zone. The 3 losers are heading for a tearful mention in a few minutes' time.
I always feel sorry for the contestants on Terra-Go-Round. Stumbling around, crashing into each other, 3 guaranteed losers. Hang on, that sounds brilliant. Are you ready? Bring on the terror. 3, 2, 1.
A reminder of today's Terra-Go-Rounders. Duncan Clare, a basketball player who was slammed and dunked on the qualifier.
Trashed me.
Chaz Van Dam, the kickboxing shapeshifter basher.
Nothing will wipe me out.
Line out Laura, the rugby player who seems to enjoy getting hurt.
Quick feet, nimble, agile.
High Kia, the pole vaulter who's really good at jumping about.
That just looks stupid.
He's called Grant. He's from next door. It's Grant from next door.
I'm over 50, but I'm still right nifty.
And finally, Katie Trainerlot, the fitness fanatic with muscles that scare me.
I work out 7 times a week.
They're scared. So the rules are simple. Last person standing in each of the 3 heats makes the wipeout zone. And here we go. Oh, hang on, Grant's over. He's down and the game hasn't even started. No, he's back up again. And there goes the klaxon. And here come the killer sponges. This is silly. Oh no, the sponges have worked. That's 2 out. Good recovery from the others, though. This is just very silly. Oh, Grant's down. And out. It's just Charlene, Claire and Katie left standing. Those sponges are nasty. I mean, they sound nice. Sponge, but they're not. Katie's down. So is Charlene and Claire. Oh! And out. Oh, this is complicated now. Who was the last one standing? Well, there you go. It was Duncan Claire. So she's bagged the first spot in the Wipeout zone. The other 5 are heading for another encounter with the car wash. So off go the remaining 5 contestants for another car washing. Oh no! Oh, what's happening? It's water with added slip. It's got them, all of them. They're all down. What's Prince Harry doing there? I didn't know. Oh well. But who was last to fall? There, you see, it was Shaz Van Dam, so she joins Duncan Claire in the Wipeout zone. So Laura, Katie, Grant and Kia are back on the car wash, with only 1 place left in the Wipeout zone. And off they go. Careful, Grant. There's the klaxon. Oh no, here comes the water with extra slip. Oh, it's a lot of slip in there, isn't it? They've done it again. Yeah, I think maybe we're going to need those crack Argentinian scientists to design shoes that cancel out the effect of that water with extra slip. It's very slippery. Anyway, the last person standing was Hi Kia. She joins Claire and Charlene in an all-female Wipeout zone. So it's a sad goodbye to Katie Trainerlot, a mournful wave to Grant from next door, and a respectful nod to line-out Laura. It's the end of the road for these 3 heroes. Alan's still here, doing work experience. His dad's gone home, though. Hope it wasn't anything I said. But I think you'll agree that Alan makes a more than capable cameraman. So, now time for a reminder of the long and arduous journey that today's finalists have been through to get to the Wipeout zone. Although the Terra-go-round was actually quite a short journey, so time for a reminder of the medium length but still pretty arduous journey today's finalists have been through. Alan, get your dad back.
It's definitely very serious now.
I'm going to give it all I've got for the final.
I wouldn't have applied for this if I didn't think I could win.
I think we're all quite evenly matched. I think we've all got quite a lot of skills that are going to help us through the final.
Kia, did you see her on the double cross? She's skipping over everything.
She's definitely the dark horse. She's so deep down competitive. She won't express it, but you can just sense it from her.
I would say I'm probably the most fearless out of the 3 of us.
Claire is competitive. Like, she doesn't hide it. She's very boisterous.
Very gutsy. She's definitely one to watch. I think she's in it to win it.
Now that I'm through to the final, win it means everything. I can't get this far and not win.
She's a kickboxer, and so she's definitely hard.
My biggest rival is going to be Charlene, because she managed to get through the shapeshifter. She was the first to cross the double cross, so she's quick, she's nimble, and she's got good balance.
I'm definitely going to give it all I've got for the final.
I can beat them.
The Pocket Rocket is going to win this total wipeout. Well, that is the aim.
Today's Wipeout zone starts with a trip down the killer surf. Then it's an all-out dash up the rapid climb, avoiding the rarely used but really nasty tidal wave. Then it's the seesaw of truth to the crazy sweeping. And a final push over the turntables to the finish podium. Fastest wins 10,000 sterling and a novelty cup.
What an incredible day it's been. And the drama isn't over yet. It's an all-female Wipeout zone. And Kia is the first to brave it.
Hi Kia is about to test the full extent of her bounciness.
Can I bite my nails now, please?
You'd be better off holding on tight to that ring. And so this all-female battle begins.
Come on, Kia.
Kia racing for the rapid climb. Once up, it's only a matter of time before the tidal wave is unleashed. This is a slow start.
Come on, Kia, that's it.
But she's up now and the 10-second countdown begins. Picking up speed on the rapid climb, which is a good idea, and she's safe. Seesaw of truth now. Kia spent her qualifier falling off things. She cannot afford to do that here. At the balancing point, carefully rocks it over. She's cleared it. The crazy sweeper next. This is all about timing, speed, and of course, balance. Come on, come on. Ooh, too close for comfort. Ooh. Gotta get up. Come on, very hesitant, but she's off now, looking good. And she's made it. Onto the first turntable. But this second one now is always tricky. Ooh, and she's across, just. Really needs to time this jump well. This could be a good solid time. Perfect. Just one more leap and this ordeal will be over. Come on. Yes, it's over. Kia completes the course in 1 minute 55. A great time and a tough benchmark to beat.
Well done, my lovely girl. How are you feeling?
Quite tired. Yeah, it was good.
Okay, you've come on in leaps and bounds today. Quite literally, you've been leaping and bounding all day. And you have just leapt your way to an extremely respectable time of 1 minute 55 seconds.
Oh, brilliant. That's good.
Isn't that brilliant?
Yes, brilliant. Thank you.
You know what this means? Yours is the time to beat, and it's a brilliant time to beat, but Charlene's up next. Let's watch.
Will Chaz Van Dam beat Kia's time into second?
This is for you, Mum.
And so the contest begins. 1 minute 55 is the time to beat. And more importantly, Charlene just needs to not fall off anything. One slip and she could be out of the game. No pressure then. Up onto the rapid climb. And the countdown starts. Good progress. And the tidal wave is kept at bay. Now to test her balance. Cautious start. Tips the seesaw. Oh, losing balance. But she's okay.
This I can't bear.
Charlene still in with a chance of taking that trophy. Kia did the crazy sweeper in 2 hesitant runs. Can Charlene improve on that? Here we go. Oh, she's down. She's up again. Come on, Charlene. Oh, she's done it. Turntables now. Readies herself, jumps. She's on, safe. These times are incredibly close. Charlene could win this. Oh no! That mistake has just cost her the trophy. I don't think there's any doubting that. It was a good jump, but she just couldn't get a grip on that turntable. Charlene doesn't know Kia's time yet, so all she can do is keep going. Last jump. And Charlene finishes the course in 2 minutes 1 second, which is an excellent time. Just not good enough today to beat Kia.
Charlene, my darling, come on out. Are you all right? You're still smiling at least.
Yeah, it seems to go okay.
It did.
In the last fall.
It did. It went very well, Charlene. I've got to tell you, you have been bashing the boys out of the competition all day.
Yeah.
Now you just have to bash the two girls out of the competition.
Yeah.
I'm afraid you've been bashed, Charlene, because Kia was faster. Hard luck, my darling. Go join the others. Okay, yours is now the time to beat, Kia.
Excellent.
Claire's up next. Let's watch.
Well, PE teacher Claire has remembered her kit, so no need to borrow shorts from lost property.
This is to all the Wildcats.
Oh, she's going backwards. Not seen that happen before. And head first. A bit disoriented, I suspect. She heads for the rapid climb. Kia's is still the time to beat, and it's a tough one. Will Claire break it? Well, not if she keeps going at this rate. She needs to put some speed on.
There's Claire.
And as she gets to her feet, the countdown starts. But she does seem to have found some energy. And that was a rapid climb. So how will she play the seesaw? This is still up for grabs. She's certainly playing it safe. Maybe a bit too safe, though. Claire can still lift the trophy. She just needs to speed up now. I think it'll be decided here. The crazy sweeper. And she's just going for it, but... Oh, no, that's unbelievable. She just stared at it like a rabbit in headlights. Lost her footing, her balance, and her chance of winning that trophy. So up she comes now onto the turntable. I'm sure her confidence has been knocked as violently as she was. She's onto the turntable, and... Oh, no, in again! Oh. Kia must have realised by now that she's got this one in the bag, which is unfortunate for Claire, climbing the last of the turntables, one giant leap to go. Claire presses the button in 3 minutes 5 seconds. Not the fastest time we've ever seen, but at least she finished.
Claire, come on out, my lovely. Oh my goodness, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
You have been fearless and thrown yourself at this course all day and actually thrown yourself off of this course tonight. But the big question is, has it been enough? And the total Wipeout champion tonight is Kia! Congratulations, my darling. Hard luck, Claire.
So congratulations to Kia, a business analyst from Kent, who is today's total Wipeout champion. And more good news, work experience boy Alan has been moved off the camera and onto auto cue. So all that Kia trophy, Amanda, next week. Bye. Alan, you are going places. Home now. Go.